Good afternoon, people. Good afternoon. How everybody feeling, man? This video right here is about Sonya Massey, the young lady that was taken out by the police. First, I want to say condolences to the family, RIP to that sister. I want to talk about this particular situation. I also want to I want to tie this situation into Kamala Harris. Walk with me. Give me 1 second. I'm about to sit down somewhere. So as we all saw, we saw the video, and the lady, she seemed to have mental issues of some sort, and I think she called. Pretty sure she called the police for assistance, and the police came or whatever, and we saw the rest of the video. There's no need to go into great detail about whether if he was right or wrong, whether it was a good shoot or not, because it was clearly a very, very bad shoot. And it's sad and it's unfortunate. And I told myself I wasn't gonna watch those type of videos anymore. But a part of me is like, man, look, you need to watch this, man, because it's real. Pardon me, sorry, I'm shaking. All right, here we go. We here, baby. I'm in the backyard. So yeah, I want to tie this thing into Kamala Harris, man. Because Texas Bama, what's going on, baby? How you doing? I want to tie this Sonya Massey thing into Kamala Harris because I asked a question on my social media, and I asked the Kamala Harris supporters. I asked them a question. I said, now that you've seen this video, right? Look, didn't I say last month, I said there hasn't been a police shooting in a long time, right? And I said, people fell asleep because there hasn't been any police shootings. So now we're here. We've been woken up. And I want to tie this thing into Kamala Harris because it's a lot of Kamala Harris supporters. It's a lot of women online telling me I need to vote for her just because she's black, just because she's a woman, just because we don't want Donald Trump to be in office. They're telling me things like this, right? And my question is to the people, man, I would like to know, will you demand something now? After you saw this video, will you niggas at the very least, demand a crime bill? At the very least, dog. At the very least, will y'all demand an anti-hate crime bill at this point? Y'all want me to vote for this lady, right? I am frustrated. I'm very frustrated. I just saw another innocent person get killed on camera by police, and I'm frustrated. I am. But at the end of the day, it's very frustrating. And anybody that's concerned with civil rights or human rights should be frustrated. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson, man, who knows, bro? In today's world, Mike Tyson will probably lose because they will probably pay Mike Tyson off. Somebody said, how nigga is a racist word? I'm confused about it. Would you explain? Well, you gotta do your research, man. You know, they called this the N-word for a lot of years. That's a term that they called us, a degrading term that they call black people. You didn't know that? You don't know how it's racist? How old are you? Okay, I keep hearing about Palestine. Do you stand with Sonya Massey? That's the question. Do you stand with Sonya Massey? Is everybody in Palestine standing with Sonya Massey right now? How do y'all feel about that police shooting that just took place? But anyway, let me get back to the topic, man. A lot of pressure about voting for Kamala Harris, endorsing Kamala Harris, getting behind Kamala Harris, right? This chat is crazy. All week, people have been down my throat, all right? And now the video comes out. Now we see this horrific police shooting. And I want to ask y'all, what are y'all going to demand of this lady? Okay, I haven't really heard her speak on the situation. That's right, Texas Bama. I stand with America, man. We need the support. We need support. Okay. Has Kamala Harris even spoke out on the situation? I don't know. I haven't seen anything. If I haven't seen it, that means she hasn't spoken out loud enough. You understand? Because I haven't seen her or Joe Biden speak on this situation. Maybe they have, maybe I just haven't been in tune. But it's appalling that people will actually go through with voting for her or Donald Trump without, at this point, holding them accountable for some sort of anti-black crime bill, anti-black hate crime bill for black folks. Because other races have crime bills that protect them. And we seem to be the race that needs the most protection here in America. Maybe these police shootings will slow down, will stop. People will think twice. The police will think twice before they pull the trigger on somebody who doesn't have a firearm. I'm not voting for Trump, dog. So you see, it's the problem, man. It's the problem with y'all. Jimmy B says, why would you vote for police? And I agree. Orders, why would you vote for Trump if he full immunity? Yeah, Kamala's police, Kamala locked a lot of people up. She locked a lot of people up. Absolutely. So yeah, I'm not for a black crime bill that protects black people. That's what I'm for. So if neither one of those things are on the ballot, if neither one of these candidates are pushing for those two things, I don't have a vote. I'm not voting. You understand? Is my internet acting up? Oh, damn, my internet is acting up. Hold up. My internet gets kind of bad out here, man. They also don't see Kamala as black. Well, she's not really black, bro, to be honest with you. I mean, let's keep it real, man. Randy just dropped a verse. Yeah, she's a person of color. That's cool. That's fine, but we cannot act like she's from our lineage, and it's important that we distinguish that difference. If your ancestors weren't in the slave trade, if they weren't enslaved here in America, you're gonna have a lot of different views. You're not gonna really have your heart into the issues that we have like that. So that's just what it is. No, she's not really black, dog. I mean, just to keep it real, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, she's Indian and her father is Jamaican. Yeah. Yep. Tyler Stoneman, I just turned 30 and I don't have anything going on for me such as business. I don't know what to do with my life. I feel like a loser. Any advice? Yeah, absolutely, man. The first thing you need to do, I don't know if you do any drugs or alcohol. First thing you need to do is stop that. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing you need to do. I don't know if you do. I'm just saying, I would cut that out first and foremost. That is something we talk about a lot. I don't know if that's something you do, but yeah, I would start there and I would go get a job, man. Go look for a job. I don't care what it pays. Go find any job and take it from there. Stack your money, save your money. You dig? Yeah, so it's an interesting chat. They asking all kind of different questions, and let me see. Ain't Jamaicans black? You're colorblind. Well, let's talk about this. When I say, well, you have some people that say I'm not black. I'm Jamaican. Is that right or wrong? When I say black, I say when I say black, I say foundational black Americans. Foundational is the key word. People who are non-immigrants, people who come from non-immigrant backgrounds. That's a foundational black American. You understand? Yes, Jamaicans are black, but at the same time, Jamaicans represent Jamaica, right? They don't call themselves blacks. They call themselves Jamaicans, right? Don't they wave their own flag? So they separate themselves, correct? We don't have a separate flag. We have a foundational black American flag that's fairly new, but okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. But what am I mixed with, man? What am I mixed with? Yeah, I love Jamaica too. Shout out to Jamaica. There's nothing wrong with. See, the thing is, when we say we're foundational black Americans, people think it's an insult. But when somebody says they're Jamaican or Puerto Rican or Dominican, they can have all the pride that they want, right? But when we represent our lineage, people say that we're being divisive. The difference is Jamaica is a black country, not an immigrant country. I don't know what that means either. I don't know what that means either. Jamaican can come from Africa in the slave trade. Absolutely. Absolutely. But I'm going to ask you again. If you meet a Jamaican today in Pennsylvania, they'll tell you, I'm Jamaican. They're not going to say I'm black, right? They're going to say I'm Jamaican. Yeah, yeah, absolutely, man. You know, we gonna keep doing what we do. You dig? They're Jamaican, absolutely, and there's nothing wrong with that. You ask a Dominican, they're gonna say I'm from the Dominican Republic. You dig? And they'll be black. They'll be black sometimes. You know, Jamaicans will be black at times, but overall they're Jamaicans, and they don't have the same background as a foundational black American, and there's nothing wrong with that. Who is we? You don't say you're American? Who is we? LB things, stuff, and more. Who is we? You don't say you're American? I used to be on that same shit, sis. I used to be like, I'm not American. I'm not American, but guess what? One day I stopped, I looked around, I said, you know what? I'm the definition of America. I mean, I live in America, number one. Number two, if I go out of the country, right, I go over to Dubai or something, and they lock me up, what's the first thing you gonna say? Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm an American. Let me talk to the embassy. I need to get home. He said, I just seen a black Arab darker than black Americans. Yeah, it's a lot. Look, I just found this out, right? I just found out that there are people from Africa. I think it's not Ethiopian. What's it called? Somalian. I heard they some of them, I don't know if all, but they identify as Caucasian. Did you know that? I just found this out. I had no idea. Black Arabs, not Arabs. It's most from Sudan or Somalia. My people was already here in America before the slave trade, and I believe a lot of my people were too. You know, and that's something they don't talk about. They don't really want us to know about that. And the reason why, they don't want us to claim this land. That's why I had to stop being, you know, a follower, because I was following Pan-Africanism. And I'm like, Africa, I'm African, I'm from Africa. But the thing is, they don't want us to have a stake in this land. They want us to be foreigners. And the thing is, when you're a foreigner, you're not entitled to certain things. So When I realized, and it was broken down to me that my ancestors built this country, I had to really look at that. And I had to change my perspective. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I love all cultures. I have love for Caribbeans, Africans, Mexicans, everybody, dog. I have love for people who have love for me in mind. You dig? Native Americans descended from Asians via Africa through the Bering Strait near Alaska. And see, the thing is, when we had these conversations, we got to understand that there's several different groups. There's several different groups. Shout out to you, man. Much love to you, man. Yeah, it's several different groups that have walked this earth, that have came together, right? Several different groups have came. People have made it. Like everybody has a lot of people have a mixture in them. You dig? Like I know I have a mixture in me, but my lineage is from America. It's foundational Black American. You dig? Yeah. So the point of this live was to ask the question. Now that we seen that video, you Democrats, are you going to hold the Democrats accountable before they get into office? And are you going to ask them for some sort of crime bill, an anti-Black crime bill? And I don't know if I'm saying that right. A bill that protects Black people, especially from police. Will you at least ask for that? I'll have much more respect for y'all if y'all ask for that. I had a conversation with somebody the other day, and they said they don't want anything. They said they don't want nothing. You dig? And it really blew my mind, man. A lot of people, they don't want anything, dog. My man said, mine is Costa Rica, Panama, and Jamaican. Yeah, no problem, dog. I'm just saying, you know, somebody asked the question and I'm just like, you know what? Everybody doesn't consider themselves to be Black. The bill that I want, Jeremy Collins, we want the same bill that the Asians got 2 or 3 years ago. They have an anti-hate Asian crime bill. Okay? I don't know if you remember 2 or 3 years ago, there were videos. It was just this mysterious footage popping up of supposedly Black people hitting Asian people. And all of a sudden, the videos went away. We don't see any videos no more. After the bill got passed, all the videos went away, which was very strange. But we would like a bill that protects us. You understand? No, I don't respect that. I don't expect that from Kamala. I expect the people who are trying to tell me I need to vote for Kamala, I expect them to demand that at this point. If you don't demand anything else, I expect you to demand that bill. You understand? Protects us specifically from the police. Okay? The police will think twice. Yes, the officer has been locked up, but the fact that it's even a question, the fact that he hasn't been convicted yet. We're not out the woods yet. There's Jeremy Collins. There's a very good chance, you know, and everybody on this live knows, there's a very good chance that officer could walk. There's a very good chance that not only he could get off with a lesser sentence, they already making excuses for him. Colon cancer and all this other stuff. Who cares? But yeah, it was sick. It was absolutely sick. And the thing is, I don't see a lot of people from other cultures denouncing this. I don't see it. Maybe it's happening. When I look on my news feed or on my social media, I see the usual suspects denouncing what he did. I don't see a lot of people speaking up. A lot of these right-wing pages, they don't talk about when the police kill a black person. I find it to be very funny. They'll speak up on other things, right? They'll speak up on the injustices that's happening to Trump, but they will not speak up or highlight what that officer did. I find that to be hilarious. And people, that's how I identify a racist. Let me just say this. How do I identify a racist? No, the George Floyd Act was trash. The George Floyd Act was trash. It was not good enough. We need something way more specific for us that says, you know, black people. Just like it said Asian, you know what I mean? But how I identify racist people who are very silent at these times. You dig? That don't speak out, right? That don't denounce a police officer that might have just committed that M1. They do, but it's not in the spotlight enough. Trump wants to make qualified immunity I know, and I'm not with that. I'm not rocking with that. That's why I'm not rocking with neither one of these people. The Democrats, they practice benign neglect. The Republicans are talking about making the police immune from crime. Yeah, dog. Yeah, we got to do something about that. I'm a victim of police brutality. I've been beat by police while in handcuffs. If you see that right there, they split my whole lip open with a baton. You dig? I've seen my friends get beat by police. You know what I mean? Some of the scariest times of my life has been when the police were assaulting me and assaulting my friends. Some of the scariest times, because you feel very powerless when the police are really, you know, kicking your ass. Like, who you call? Who do you call? The police are kicking your ass. You know? So yeah, that's what we on, man. And I hope that, because you know what I saw yesterday all on my social media was people literally said, I'm gonna vote for her because she's a black woman. And the thing is, we already did that. I got Obama's inauguration date tattooed. You probably can't see it, it's old. I got Obama's inauguration date tattooed on me. And I said the same thing back then. I said I'm gonna vote for Obama because he's black. And that was a mistake, because we saw what happened after he got in office. You dig? Golden Snakey. I agree. Voting locally is important. It's very important. Yeah, Tom, I appreciate you. Tom, I appreciate you. Thank you very much, man. Tom, I hope I'm getting that right. Is that your channel's name, Tom? I appreciate that. Yeah, go ahead, hit the subscribe, like button, man. Tap in with me. I hop on here from time to time and talk about different topics. I have a show coming. I just interviewed Benzino on my show. I have more coming. I'm just waiting to get everything together, waiting to get the set together. I'm building the set. I'm paying with everything with my own money. So it's, you know, it's very slow, but it's coming. Hopefully by the beginning of September. Christopher Bernard, what's up? I'm good. How you doing, man? I'm good. I think I missed a couple comments on it. I try to get everybody's comment. Draco, was the cop arrested? Yes, the cop was arrested. But the problem is, in the back of all of our mind, we still have to wait until he's convicted. In these situations, it's not safe until he gets that life sentence. And even with that, he can still come home. You see they trying to bring the boy who killed George Floyd home. You see they trying to bring him home, right? Yeah, they're trying to overturn his conviction after he got stabbed up in prison. And I hope when and if this officer right here, I hope when he goes to prison, I hope he's met with a nice welcoming package. You dig? I hope they welcome him a warm welcome. You know what I mean? Yeah, Christopher Bernard, what happened? Did you see the video with Sonya Massey? They said I think she graduated college. She had a son. She had a son. She leaves behind a child. And it's sad, bro. It's sad. You know, she said before she got shot, she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And did you see her hit the ground? She said, when he said, I'll shoot you in the effing face. She said, I'm sorry. Like, bruh, like, come on, man. Come on, dog. That officer, he wanted to do that to her, man. Yes, he did. He wanted to do that to her. He came in with those intentions. I'm not gonna say he came in with those intentions, but it was on his mind. It was on his mind. Yeah, see, the fact that you gotta look it up, that means we're not being loud enough about it. It should be talked about in the Olympics. One of these athletes should wear a shirt, take a knee, something, man. You dig? I'm doing my little part, okay? I'm not one of these guys that try to tell everybody. I'm doing what I feel that I can do. I'm on my social media, and I'm on my YouTube, right? So I feel like I'm doing my part. But guys, the people with voices, they should be doing their part. And they should be spreading this message of what just happened. Because this is going to be buried under the rug, as usual. You know what I'm saying? And we'll just wait for the next one. We'll wait for the next shooting. Jeremy Collins says, I hear you, boss, but these tragedies happen too often. A man left behind a family at the Trump rally as well. Okay. Did the police do it? Did the police kill him? No. See, that's a tactic right there where they try to divert. Why are you trying to divert from what I'm talking about right now? That's real funny style right there. It seems like you're trying to divert. We're talking about Sonia Massie today. We're not talking about the gentleman who, as a matter of fact, speaking, I'm glad you said that, Jeremy Collins, listen. I'm glad you said that. I need to do a video on the guy who got killed. I'm not saying he deserved to get killed, but did you see the comments that he left? Do you see some of the comments that guy was saying about what trash? Oh, the Palestine when they the Palestinian war. He was talking about. You could see comments that he left, and he cares nothing about the deceased. He left some very. I want you to go look it up. Find his name and then go look up the comments. They went viral the other day of what type of guy that was. You dig? So, yeah. Yeah. My man Time said, just keep building Topflyght. My pops always said if you sleeping, you will miss out on your opportunities. So always be on time, stay strong-minded and willpower to achieve and stay focused. Hey, man, salute to you. Your father was a wise man. We don't sleep over here. We're very aware. We're very sharp. You dig? We're very sharp. You dig? Yeah, so, yeah, don't try to divert the conversation to some Trump shit, dog. That's not what we doing. Jay Strange says, MAGA. That doesn't bother me, sir. I don't have a problem with Donald Trump. I don't have a problem with Donald Trump. I have a problem with that one policy that he's talking about. I noticed another thing. Another thing I noticed is ever since Trump got shot, all the Trump hats came back out. Did y'all notice that? Did y'all notice that after he got shot, nobody was really rocking with Trump, say 6 months ago? People were very quiet about Trump. But when he got shot, oh man, I live in the mountains, dog. I live in Mountain, Maryland, okay? I live in Mountain, Maryland. Okay, I'm just giving my perspective. This is what I've seen. It was the Trump supporters were very quiet about 6 months ago. As time as the court case came to a close, he regained some sort of steam, and then once he got shot, his momentum went through the roof. Yes, Trump has a massive support, and unfortunately, Kamala has a massive support too. What, she raised $150 million? She just raised $150 million in 24 hours, 48 hours. I hope they do too, man. I hope that officer gets what he deserves. You understand? Yeah. But it's a very interesting time right now. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on, and it's more to come. It's more to come as developments happen. I will be chiming in. I want y'all to watch what happens. It's a lot that's going to be happening before November. You understand? Jay Strange says Elon is giving 45 a month to Trump. I believe it. I bet he is. But let me ask you, Jay Strange, are you a Caucasian man? I just want to ask you. I want to ask all the MAGA, any MAGA supporters in here, I want to ask y'all, how do y'all feel about the police having immunity? How would you feel if Trump, I'm just asking, how would you feel if Trump gave the police full immunity? Because we talk about democracy, we talk about the Constitution. You guys are patriots, you guys are big on that, right? So how would you feel if you were down at the local drinking hole, you know, cooking out and fishing, right? And then the police show up and just start telling you to move around and doing a lot of things that aren't constitutional because they are immune from prosecution. How would you feel about that? Joey and the Clone says, bro, MAGA are preppers. We can unify under our displeasure against our freedoms. But they're not understanding the racism and prejudice and justifications. Okay. Jay Strange, so you said MAGA, right? So you said nobody's playing it. So why aren't Trump supporters speaking out about him? He told us when he gets in office, he will give the police full immunity so they can do their job. Why aren't y'all speaking out on that? Are y'all okay with that? Trump's 2024, cool. I have no problem with Trump 2024. No sweat. But Sergio, I'm gonna ask you the same question I asked Jay Strange. Are you okay with Donald Trump giving the police full immunity? And if so, why? Thank you, LB Things. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate you. Eli Smith, I appreciate you. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Hey, y'all go check out the interview. I don't know if y'all been, Benzino fans. I just did an interview with Benzino. I got more interviews coming up. I'm a videographer. I shoot music videos. So I'm just now stepping into this content game and this commentary game. But I have more interviews coming. I got more content coming. Y'all check the page out. Yeah. Jay Strange, but we don't live blaming the police for the bad we do. I don't understand that. You did not answer the question. Eli Smith, thank you, my brother. Headless says, so you support Harris or Biden for president? I don't support neither one. I don't support neither one, sir. Neither one of them are talking the talk that I need to go out and support them. There has to be some sort of tangibles on the table. Okay, there has to be something that I'm gonna get in exchange for my vote. And I don't see anything on the agenda that I want to vote for. Fuego Visions, what's up, big dog? How you feeling? Sergio says, that's the first I heard of that. Oh, yeah, go look it up, bro. Go look it up. Go look it up. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We got 58 people in the Chizat. I love it. I love it. Hit that like button, man. Don't be a hater, man. Hit that like button so so the live can get out there. I'm reading all comments. I'm reading all comments, man. Talk to me. Tell me how you feel. Tell me what's on your mind. Who you voting for? Trump or I was about to say Biden, but he said peace. He quit, man. You dig? Trump got another Trump supporter in here. Okay. Hurry up and buy said, so when your kids get killed by a road cop, don't come on YouTube talking that dumb shit. I don't know who you talking to. You can't be talking to me because I'm not backing that proposal from Trump. I'm totally against the police having immunity. We just saw in that video how some of these officers get down. And I've dealt with police myself that were lawless. You understand? Yeah. No, that's fine. You know the cops whoop poor white dudes' ass too. That's cool. Well, people need to speak up for them too. I'm doing my part and I'm speaking up for myself and others. You dig? So yeah, all around, nobody needs to get beat on by police. I don't care what color you are. All I know is from America's history, right? From the racist past and present that America has, I know that we, black people, get the worst of it. Is that not a true statement? Kyle Smith says, you're an idiot. All right, Kyle. Calm down, Kyle. Hey, look here. You know, what I noticed is, as I grew up, as I got older, the police stopped messing with me as I got older. But when I was a kid, the police, they target young black men. Not only do they target young black men, but what they do is they take advantage of young black men. They don't think young black men know their rights. They don't think young black men have fathers. So I noticed as I got older, and I would still get pulled over. And when I get pulled over, I get searched. My car gets searched and all that, dogs and everything. And I haven't done drugs in 20 years. I haven't sold drugs in 20 years. And when I get pulled over, I get searched, the dogs, and I get treated like a criminal. But it doesn't happen as much. You dig? Inglorious says there's a bigger picture to this than just the police. I'm reading all comments. I'm gonna try to get all comments. Higher Learning says they don't, but this generation isn't learning. This generation is wild, man. It's a wild generation. They want your whole life for weed. Joey and the Clone says, yeah, man, hey, I can attest to that. Crow, what's up, Crow? Crow said they do that for young white kids too, but that's my point. It definitely happens more to black. That's my point. And I can see, the thing is, that's the thing. I can only share my experience. I can't share my experience from anything else outside of being a young black male when I was a young black male. So all I'm doing is sharing my experience and what I've seen and what I lived through and what I see today. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, just subscribe to the channel, man. Tap in with me. I'm glad to see everybody up in here. Nene 4017 says, I'm white, but I try to make sure to treat everyone the same. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what we should all be doing, man. You know, I don't think anybody wants to, I'm not gonna say anybody, but I think majority of us, we want a harmonious life. The average American wants to acquire a property, have a good job, raise a family, and just live life. That's the average American, man. You know, let's keep it real. Golden Snakey says, voting for Harris all the way. When you fact check both Harris and Trump, Harris comes out on top every time. Well, Golden Snakey, let me ask you, are you a Caucasian or are you a black man or woman? Joey the Clone, sir, I encourage you to deeply research Rockefeller interests. No, you 100%. Hey, look here, that's a whole nother topic. We know that the presidents are just the front people. We already know this. The presidents are at the front of the public. They don't really have control and power. They do what they're told to do. It's groups behind them. It's powerful people behind the president that run America. We know this. This is what we do know. Isaiah Keys, it shouldn't matter who gets, what's up, Keys? It shouldn't matter who gets it worse if you're getting it too. You should be fighting this with us, not fighting. That's absolutely right. That's 100% correct, man. I just spoke on that, man. I spoke on, you know, a lot of these sites, these patriot sites, these crime, even a local crime log. They'll report every crime, but they do not report when a police shoots an unarmed black person. That's strange. National news. They'll post somebody got caught with a joint. They'll post all kind of different stuff, but when it comes to a big story like this, they won't hold police accountable when it comes to shooting an unarmed black person. And that's funny, man. Crow, fact checking someone who speaks from their mind literally thousands of times versus Harris, who barely spoke, didn't have the limelight, nor did she do anything of note. You know, hey, I like Trump because he seems to be transparent, but you never know. And that, I mean, I'm gonna keep it real. That shooting, that assassination attempt, that was questionable. We gotta really look at that. At some point, we gotta look at that assassination attempt. I've been on the fence, so I've been on the fence. I'm like, it's real, it's not real. It's real, it's not real. And man, I'm starting to lean more over towards it was set up. The timing was perfect. This is perfect timing. I want y'all to look at the chain of events, right? Trump gets convicted. Trump gets shot at. Joe Biden gets COVID. Joe Biden drops out. Kamala Harris, no, Joe Biden endorses Kamala Harris. This is too much, dog. I don't know, man. Could Trump be compromised? We know Trump started off independent, speaking his mind against the deep state. Trump has a lot of felonies, dog. Hear me close. Trump has a lot of felonies with the feds. Do we still think that he's uncompromised and against the deep state? Or is this set up to where as though he cooperates and he can win his seat back in the office? That's the question we host. What do y'all think about that? Do y'all think Trump could be compromised? Samantha Cohen. I'm an Australian, but in my spirit, I felt Trump is a lesson. Okay. Fred Mitchell, everything seems too easy. It does. Bad, boys bad. Can you listen to me? What did you say, my man? What did you say? I don't know what you said. Yeah, hey, Texas Bama, think about that for a second, though. That boy, man, what he got, like 40 felony charges? Look here, man. We know how the feds do. You know, if you play ball with them, that you know, they'll give you something in exchange for your cooperation. Austin Smith, remember, for 25 cents a day, this man's whole village will eat for a week. Samantha Cohen, Trump is a season and a big lesson, but he isn't the future. Okay. 34 counts. Okay, 34 counts. I think is that in one state, or is that Georgia's charges, or that's all together? I don't know. But what I do know is there's no way in hell the CIA, the FBI, Secret Service, Homeland Security will let that happen. There is no way in hell. And when it initially happened, I'm rationalizing like, yeah, it could have happened. But now, as the smoke clears, all those agencies out there, and you mean to tell me that little boy, you mean to tell me that little boy can let off those shots, can even get on the roof with a rifle? Moise Kalena Martinez, where is your gun collection? I have no gun collection, sir. What we got here? Samantha Cohen. Okay, just something I felt, but there's no way I know from here we have a different life. But I respect you all. Respect to you, Shawty. What we got? Braden Shields. Hope you are having a nice day. Hey, same to you. Misa, what city you in? I guess I'm in Maryland. Sugar Hill. Hello, Grandpa. What's up? What's happening? I'm an old nigga. I have no problem with that. No sweat. Topflyght. It was 34 counts in New York City alone. Oh yeah, that's what I thought. So is the Georgia stuff still open or what? I don't know. Nene 4017. What did you say? What did you say, my man? I don't mean to call you baby. Sorry. I don't know if you're a woman or a man. Oh, you banned. Okay. What's good, Capitol Heights? Capitol Heights, man, what's going on, Capitol Heights? What's going on, man? I was just out Capitol Heights not long ago. I used to run around Capitol Heights, Addison Road, and where else? Shit. Somewhere else out there. Yeah. Sugar Hill, you should get right with my mom. I don't know who your mom is, man. Tyler Paper 77, Trump 2020, Trump 24. Okay, cool. Hey Tyler, how do you feel about the immunity that Trump will be giving the police? Are you cool with that? You cool with the police having immunity? Syracuse, what's happening? Y'all hit the subscribe button, man. Tap in with me. I won't even address that comment. That's hilarious. DLC Donnie, hey, can you say happy birthday to my cousin Dixon Mayaz? He turns 8. Hey man, big shout out, happy birthday to Dixon Mayaz. Happy 8th birthday, homie. Boom, straight from Topflyght. Noopy Leonard, what's happening, man? What's going on? Y'all make sure y'all subscribe, man. Make sure y'all subscribe. Vishal Chandra, Niga, what are you talking about? I read that in your voice too, homie. We just chopping it up, man. We just talking about a variety of different topics. We not talking about nothing serious, man. Yeah. Hey, look, I gotta get off here. I got a tattoo appointment, man. So I'm gonna end this. Hey, shout out to everybody for rocking with me, man. Y'all come back through, and we gonna have some more interesting topics, man. I promise. All right. I'm gonna start going live probably on Tuesdays, Topflyght Tuesdays, so y'all can come up on the panel and y'all can talk. I'm gonna go live from my computer in my office. I'm gonna have it set up and everything downstairs, so y'all can come on and chop it up with me. You dig? Tamil White, Trump 2024. Are you a black man saying that? Hey, black man, let me ask you, Tamil, let me ask you, how do you feel about Trump saying that he's gonna give the police full immunity when he gets in office? How do you feel about that? Hey, shout out to Joey and the Clones. It was a great conversation, man. I appreciate y'all. Tamil, talk to me, homie. You said Trump 2024. It's a lot of Negroes running around here that think it's trendy to vote for Trump. But and I'm not saying don't, I'm not saying do. But the question I ask is, how do you feel about him giving the police immunity? Full immunity, as he said. Tamil, don't run. Where you at? Where you at, brother? Come through and finish saying what you got to say. No, I'm not a Democrat, man. I'm not a Democrat. I think Tamil got up out of here, man. I don't think he wants to answer that. I think a lot of young brothers, they think it's just cool to just vote for Trump because he got some of these rappers out of jail. He's seen with some rappers and you know, he just got this, he got shot at, and they think that's like trendy or something. I don't know. Infinity X5, hey man, I got a G35. I need you to come fix my AC. Rose, what's up, mama? I ain't never voted before in my life. Okay, well, consider it, you know. Oil up for $100. All right. I was hoping for dude to come back in here to answer my question, but I guess he doesn't have an intelligent answer. Rose said they're gonna have to pay me. Hey, shout out to you, Texas Bama, as always. Appreciate everybody that came through. I gotta get out of here. Peace.